about wait, what?
What was that?
Giveaway eventually given.
I was work. But what was that one show that you were? It's like it's optional. You don't have to. Saturday, you make sure you wake up. I don't want to say the expectations.
Like if you're not with me in something, so maybe I'm nowadays to have a career job.
A great turnout, probably maybe our most successful.
Same guy. Campbell autograph.
Just accountability and representation. You got
Moms and all that stuff, like weird stuff.
That have the experience.
Like the Robo
Deal with my kids. You know, my daughter.
The guy who made the coffee that night, dude. Texas.
And they were starting to make more money than we were. Kids and it's what kids.
That's when you're not able to have security.
This album.
I'm a guitar player. I'm not saying I'm like that.
He was just cool, and you had a big ass. I figured.
into an event. You know, have
All right, guys, thank you for joining us on this beautiful Thursday night. I'm joined with the one and only Brian D from New Jersey. What up, Brian?
Yo, what's going on, my guy?
So he's going to be the other half of the average voice. I thank you for joining, Brian. I know we were talking a little bit off camera. I know we had some. Bro, I'm gonna even be honest, bro. Visiting Nico, I was like, "You're in a podcast." I said, "Dude, I work on Friday. Like, I guess I'll do it Thursday." And I was like, "Who can I get?" And then Chris was like, "Brian." I'm like, "Fucking Brian, bro."
I will say that guy Chris has some really good ideas. Yeah,
sometimes
absolutely.
once in a blue moon, right?
Yeah. This one was a good one. So what's going on, bro? Tell me, how was your week? What's going on? What's going on in the world of David, man?
Oh, bro. So like for my week, it's been a lot of work. So we had inventory last week. So people in retail know it's shitty shifts, it's 12-hour shifts and bullshit. Well, my boss decided to be an asshole and scheduled me 6 days straight after that.
The nerve
of this motherfucker.
The nerve.
And then I finally was off the last 2 days, bro. And like it was a fucking relief. What's up, Monica? Thanks for joining. And I was like, man, like this fucking sucks. So I just worked like the 6-7 days straight, bro. Finally off. I go back tomorrow. He called me, asked me to come in early instead of close, which is cool or whatever. But just grinding it out, bro. Buying some autographs, buying some figures, trying to get the shop ready for hopefully a re-grand opening, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but enough about me. What about you? How's your week been, bro?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This week has just flew by. See, my life is set up perfectly. I have Wednesdays and Thursdays are my days off. So, like in the middle of the week, I can just shut it down and just fuck around and do whatever I want to do. Like yesterday, I went to go see Deadpool again, second time. All right. And I gotta be honest with you and everybody else that the only reason why I wanted to watch that movie for a second time was just to rewatch what's his name? Channing Tatum be Gambit.
Yeah.
Right. I wanted to see that again just to make sure, because the first time I saw it, I was like, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. And so I went today. I'm like, yo, I gotta make up my mind whether I like it or not. And I saw it again today, and oddly enough, I still don't fucking know. So I don't know, man. But yeah, everything's good. I can't complain, bro. Thanks for having me on, bro. Representing, the Average Boys. Dude, I gotta be somehow squeeze my way into that intro. The intro is amazing, bro.
I appreciate it. I mean, I'm definitely gonna get you for season 3 intro.
All right, fair enough.
I'm literally working on it right now, bro. But like, I'm just so annoyed because like the entrepreneur thing, bro. Like, you want to do one thing and finish it, but you want to do another thing and you want to do another thing.
I just hope one of those things includes me in the intro. That's all I'm asking.
I got you.
That's
bro.
all I'm saying. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna clip this 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
Right there.
Done.
There it is.
I hope I'm in it. I'm
be watching the intro like a trailer or something. But yeah,
back and forth. Hey, but on a side note, bro, I know that you do the Average podcast. You do other podcasts too, right? I remember we talked about that a while back.
Yeah. So the guy that actually introduced me to Chris, my boy D Vargas, love you, man. If you're listening, man, love you a lot. We had a podcast. It's called the Gym Class Majors, and he kind of had like a little transition where he was moving and all that stuff. So once he gets settled and all that good stuff, we're back up and running. So this again, oddly enough, I know I probably said it a few times already, but that's how I met Chris. I was introduced to Chris through my boy because we had some YouTube content that we put out, and Chris was a part of it. So I love this vibe, and so I started being a commenter on the Average Boys podcast. I was a fan just like everybody else. And then, because he knew that I had the equipment, one day I think Triggs had to bail or something like that, and he asked me if I wanted to be on, and that was that.
Mhm. That seems like the story for Chris. I'm just kidding. Real fucked up. No, man.
Nah, but Chris is amazing, man. Love doing the podcast. I love it when you come on again. So you come and bail our asses out a lot all the time. So why would I not come? Obviously, if asked.
Then I appreciate it. Yeah, I remember there was a moment when you were tied up, and I was like, Chris, I love you, bro. But it's like a Brandon you thing, right? Like, yeah, cool. I love you. I got your 6, but I was like, I don't want to be that guy. I'm not here to step on toes.
Turncoat. No, I mean, listen, if more the merrier. Like I said, on our break. This dude, I check in when I'm at work and supposed to be working and all that stuff. So like I'm still in here. I just can't physically be home. Like right now, I'm in the comfort of my house. I'm talking to you. I'm relaxing. I got some adult beverages. It's not like that if I'm out there. So,
what's up, Miguel? Thanks for joining us. What's up, Johnny from Papa Sun? Thanks for joining us too. Very cool, guys. So no, yeah, that's awesome, bro. And correct me if I'm wrong, bro. So just to fill in some of the gaps here for people, you're a big wrestling fan, bro.
I am.
Humongous.
Yeah, so. I would say above average. Yeah.
Above average. So what got you into wrestling? I'm just out of curiosity, bro.
What's funny? The earliest memory that I have of wrestling is like my mom watching it, which is crazy. And what's even crazier is that a lot of people have that story. My mom used to watch. I think she had a crush on Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, so I was, watching it, and then Hulk Hogan happened, and that was it for me. And I took like a really long hiatus. Like I didn't watch wrestling for like all of the 2000s, the end of the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression. I missed all of that. I had to actually go back and rewatch that once I got back into it. But yeah, like I'm up to date on the current stuff. And yeah. What about yourself? I mean, I kind of vaguely think you're kind of into it, or you're kind of like checked in, checked out type of thing. What's going on?
I'm a dabbler, bro. So like when it came to wrestling, like growing up, we didn't have too much money. My brother worked at a Converges, which was like it was like that fucking call center for like DirecTV, right? DirecTV back in the day.
Okay. Yeah.
And he used to get like basically like those little free cards. You know how you put the card in to get like the channels and shit?
Got it.
So like we basically stole satellite TV, and that's when I would watch
you gotta listen, David, like don't say it like that. You should say it with like some pride, bro. Like you gotta get it how you live it, especially when you're young, bro. Like it is what it is. If you had to get that card, man, hold that shit up, bro.
Yeah, facts, bro. I mean, it was more my brother being the hustler, but it was the shit, bro. So like I watched a lot of it, like with the Razor Ramon, what's it called, that WCW era, like that type of stuff. And then it kind of faded off once we couldn't afford that luxury no more. But it was a little bit of the Attitude Era, and it was very entertaining, bro. I think like right when John Cena got introduced, I think that's when I kind of stopped. You know what I mean?
Got it. Yeah.
Not because I wanted to, just I had to. Like. But I always know that you talk a lot about wrestling, and I was like, I'm gonna pick your brain on wrestling tonight, bro, for sure.
I mean, yo, have at it, because I listen all week. I've been catching flack from my group chats that I have with wrestling about, a couple of wrestlers that I like. But yeah, dude. So let me ask you, have you ever been to like a live event, whether it's an indie show, house show, professional? Have you ever gone to a live show, a live event?
Bro, honestly, bro, no, like no live concert, no nothing. Like like we talked about
a
little bit. Yeah, like we talked a little bit off here, bro. I'm not very big on like, I don't like people, bro. Like,
you're serious about, like, you're dead serious about that.
I'm dead serious. Like you said it before, perfect. You're like, a person's cool, but people suck. You know what I mean,
dude? Like, I am that way. I kind of lean towards more of the people suck kind of part of this. But I mean, you got to go to a concert. You've never been to like a live event ever?
Nah, bro. Nah.
Come on.
And here's the worst part, bro. The worst part is no desire. I have no desire for it. Like, like now with like all that shit going, nah, bro.
I think with concerts and festivals, you can just stumble into a concert and not even realize it. Like you've never been to like a state fair or something like that,
I
and
mean,
and saw a live act at all. Like you've been to a bar and they've been like playing live bands
yeah,
inside of a
that. I
bar.
mean, I've
Okay,
seen
all
like a
right,
bar band. Like my
all
brother
right.
plays in a
I'm
bar
just
band.
all
You
right. You
know.
got me scared. You got me worried for a second. I'm just saying. I'm just asking because now I'm curious. I need to know.
Yeah, I mean, my brother plays in the band like pretty much Friday, Saturday nights. I'll go every now and then.
Yeah,
So it's my brother. I think what really fucked it up for me, and I don't want to sound too bad, but my brother when I was younger would always take me to like his little gigs and stuff, you know.
yeah.
So I would go like move the fucking speakers, connect the wires, watch it and stuff. And I guess I was introduced in such an early age, it just became like a norm, you know.
Okay, yeah.
But like to watch like wrestling events, stuff like that, I haven't done that. Music, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I went to the little fair here a while back years ago, and we had like people doing like dirt bike shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'm just trying to gauge
Yeah,
your
yeah, you're fine.
experience, your experience level here. So we've covered the fair. The fair we
Yeah,
got, right?
yeah.
Have you been to like a stadium where or like an arena with like a musical act and
Oh,
saw
fuck no,
somebody?
bro. Mm-mm.
Oh, come
Fuck, I
on,
hate people,
man.
bro. So
Oh
I
man.
lived
So
I
then
lived through
yeah,
the Snapchats, bro.
so yeah, you would definitely not be interested in a fest. I love festivals, but a festival would freak you the fuck out then, because like you
Yeah.
really can't even go anywhere. You're there for like a couple days. So yeah,
Shit. Ah, bro,
yeah,
I'm too
it's
paranoid
fun
for
though.
that, dude.
It's fun. It's fun.
I mean, never say never. You never know what can happen in the next month, next year, right? But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, definitely. I mean, maybe it's on my bucket. What's up, Armando? Thanks for joining. But I mean, me, bro. I don't like people, bro.
I'm gonna check back in with you in a little bit. We're gonna have to fix this. If I have to come out there myself, we're gonna correct this. Don't worry about it.
I mean, when you come down, we'll definitely do something for
Word.
like a short period of time, not like days. But we'll
I'm with
definitely do
it.
something. But wait, so in that aspect, bro, what was the last concert or event you went to? I'm curious.
Um, I've been to concerts. I went to a Chris Brown concert not too long ago. I went to a Drake concert about a year or two ago. So I go. Again, I love festivals. I'd rather go to a festival as opposed to going to a concert. I love concerts as well. Like again, and I'm a homebody. I'll be honest with you, bro. Like I don't like people either. Miguel, I'm from Jersey. Um, I'm not a big people person, but you know, once in a while, you got to go out and hang out with people and see people in their element. It's good times, man.
Yeah. No, I feel you, I feel you. But nah, bro, that's sick, bro. What's it called? And so for work, bro, what do you do? I've always wanted to ask. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you want to disclose it or not.
I don't care. I am a traveling RDA, so it's a registered dental assistant. What I do basically is I work with an oral surgeon, and we go from office to office around the state of New Jersey and just do implants, sinus lifts. There's a whole bunch of gnarly shit. So that pays the bills as of right now. And I part time bartending at night. So usually if I check in on the show, uh I'm calling from my bartending gig, and
Nice.
that's just for extra cash. Had a little bit of a setback a couple years ago, so we're hustling through it. But yeah, man, everything. I mean, that's basically what I do on a day to day.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you this because people always ask me all the time. Do you ever
What's
have
up?
that one little fucking asshole dentist person, bro, that you're just trying to help out? And they're just complete assholes and shit.
That's
Like one that
people
sticks
in
with
that's people in general. So both my jobs I have to deal directly with people, and I that's the reason why I don't just have the philosophy that people suck in general. Um but it's because I deal with a lot of people all the time, every day, like multiple people, whether they're in pain in my day job or whether they just got dumped and they're drinking their pains away at night. I deal with a bunch of people in a lot of different situations, so it's just like I get to see a lot in a day.
Mm.
Um, but again, even with all that being said, I'll still, if there's a really good concert that's coming into town, I'm gonna go to that. Or a really good, like if there's I went to WrestleMania. I went to the last two WrestleManias in MetLife where the Giants and the Jets play. I went to both of those. I went out to Houston for the Royal Rumble that Edge came back. Um So I'll travel to go see a wrestling event. When I was out there with you guys, when I went to go visit D a couple years ago, and I met up with Chris and everybody down where you guys are at, um, I went out to Houston, and I was it Houston? No, San Antonio. We went out to San Antonio and saw like an indie show uh for for one of the indie promotions that are out there. So yeah, I'll travel to watch some wrestling.
Nice. That's fucking sick, bro. What's called when? Just out of curiosity, when's your next planned trip to the valley?
So me and Chris, I keep telling Chris I'm gonna come out there, but I want to go out there for like an event. I don't want to just go out there and just not have anything to do. Like I want the whole trip based around like an event, a big con or something like that that people go to, or even if it's a con that's out of town, if it's in Houston or if it's in San Antonio, like I'll meet out there and just hang out.
Mhm.
So but I do want to get one thing done when I'm out there is do like a live podcast with Chris. That's never happened before. Oddly enough, I've been a part of the show for like 3 years. I've never had a live show with the guy, so I kind of want to get that. I want to knock that off the bucket list and hang out and come see everybody if they have time. So yeah, that's the plan.
Bro, I got you for next year, bro.
All right, all right.
Watch. I
Fair
mean,
enough.
maybe sooner, but we'll see.
All right.
It depends how much I
Whatever.
love this fucking shitty job I get.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Nah, bro, that's fucking cool. That's sick. So, but you've been to the valley before, right?
Yeah, like I said, I was out there the last time I was out there. I met up with Chris. I met up with the whole trip was to go hang out with my boy D. So I spent some time out with him. That was before we launched the podcast. I wanted to actually hang out with them and talk shop a little bit. So I was out there for like I want to say about a week. I was out there, or maybe like a long weekend. I can't remember. But yeah, I've been out there. I went out to San Padre Island. I went out to San Padre Island. Right, I had fun out there. It's hot as shit. Um, yeah, had some good times out there.
What's the besides SPI? What's that one thing that stuck with you that you carry with you? Like when you think of
About
the
the
valley,
valley,
yeah, don't tell me shark attacks.
um, definitely not the shark attacks. Oh, that is nuts. That's wild. No, I think the first impression, if you want to call it that, was that everyone's really laid back. Um, it's a very chill place. You guys have a lot of fast food areas. I've noticed that. A lot of
Fact,
fast food out there. Like
facts.
there's a lot of fast food everywhere, but I noticed like literally there's like you could have like 5 chains in like a half block
Mhm.
radius. I don't see that much out here. You'll have like a McDonald's and a Burger King down the street, maybe like a pizza in between with like 3 max. There were like a lot. So that I mean that was the only thing. It's nothing bad. I think that was pretty funny. But yeah, I don't have one bad thing to say about the valley at all.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. I haven't been to Jersey, bro. I've only gone like Texas, North Dakota, everything in between,
What's the
Arkansas,
furthest east you've been?
east, north, southwest, east, Arkansas.
That's the furthest east you've been. You haven't been further east than Arkansas,
Arkansas, bro.
brother.
Hey, bro. There's people that like to travel. There's people who don't like to
Brother,
travel,
we
bro.
got to we got to get you. We got to all right, but we just got to all right. So there's all right. I'm getting a clear view of what's going on here, right? So we have to start working on some things. We're gonna get you out of your shell. We're gonna get you a little. We're gonna start inching you, a little bit further towards New York, and then before you know it, you'll be in New York, bro, living it up, man.
Right. Hey, that's funny because I have a buddy that lives like in Boston, bro, and I just won't go.
Go to Boston. Boston's a
Yeah.
good time. You need to go to Boston, bro.
But I do the same thing you do, bro. Like, we were going to Boston. We had planned to go in the summer, and I was waiting for like a convention, like a Comic Con,
Okay.
to be there because I said, dude, if I'm going to Boston, bro, I gotta hit something badass. Like
All right. That's I'm gonna disagree with you on that one. Like I know I do it. I've done it because I've already been to the valley. I know what to expect. You've never been to Boston. You should just go. Like forget the event or whatever. Can just go and just experience it, bro. Because you'll be waiting for something and you're like, then just go.
yeah,
Michael
I feel you.
Bancourt, my boy, is in the chat, is in the comments right now.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike?
He's
Mike's
like,
my
people
guy.
definitely like to eat. Facts,
There's nothing
bro.
wrong with that.
But what's it called? Well, man, you got Deadpool. You watched it twice. You
I
saw
did.
I mean, obviously, we talked about the rewatch value before in previous podcasts, and one of the biggest things they talked about, he goes like, "I went on vacation to New York, but it was super expensive." Yeah, I mean,
Super expensive. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's ridiculously expensive over here, but you got to experience it. I think everyone should experience it once. I mean, I'm not a big fan, but I think everyone should experience it. Experience, just come for the pizza, dude. Like, if there's no other reason for you to come over here on the East Coast, it's to come try our food. It's really good.
Mhm. I get you. So with Deadpool, bro, being rated R, I don't know if you read it or not. I know you talked a little bit about before.
Mhm.
What do you think about Kraven the Hunter, bro? They want to make
Uh,
Kraven the Hunter rated R, apparently.
That's what I heard. Yeah, they're looking to. I mean, it's not officially, on the record being why they're doing it, but I think because they waited. They waited. The movie's coming out in like 4 months, and they're just now putting a restriction on it. But I honestly think that they were waiting to see what Deadpool would do. With all the hype from Deadpool, they're making just a shit ton, excuse my language, of money. Um, I think based off of that, they said, "All right, yeah, it's cool. Put this out there." So they're putting out that it's a rater. What about yourself? Are you so? All right, I know we kind of talk whenever I get you to talk about comic book stuff. It's usually Marvel.
Mhm.
This is Marvel, but it's kind of the Sony universe. Are
Yeah.
you a fan of the Sony universe yourself, David?
You
Like,
know,
are
that's a tough one, bro.
Why?
Like,
I mean, I think it's pretty. I mean, they don't have much to base off of, right? You got the Venom series, you got the Spider-Man series, and then you got the Morbius and the Madam Web bullshit. But like, let me ask you a question: out of the Sonyverse, what movie did you like the most?
honestly, bro, I was a big fan of the Amazing Spider-Man, the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Got it.
Like, that was just a good storyline. Like, I mean, obviously, Toby was the OG, right? But I
Yeah,
think they did really well, or Andrew Garfield did really well. That's like probably the best Sony movie that I honestly like. So,
got it. Got it. Got it. In the comments, Miguel Garza said, "I hope I heard they're making a new Forrest Gump movie." The only reason why I'm reading that is because, like, I would love to see what a 2024 Lieutenant Dan looks like, bro.
no shit, bro.
Can can you imagine what a 2024 made Lieutenant Dan, like, just someone through the eyes of someone living in 2024? I would love to see a Lieutenant Dan and what that looks like. Um, I would just leave that movie alone. But getting back on topic, so the Spider-Man, so Andrew Garfield Spider-Man was your joint. That's what you love. All right, I kind of agree with the older Spider-Man was kind of the highlight as far as I'm concerned. I do like uh not Tom Hardy's uh what's the Spider-Man now? What's his name?
Holland,
Yeah,
Tom
Tom
Holland.
Holland. That guy. I am a fan, oddly enough, of his Spider-Man, so I enjoy that stuff. But everything else, I'm not a big fan of. So if you're asking me if I'm looking forward to Craven, they haven't shown me anything that would make me want to see this movie. So I don't know. What about yourself? Are you gonna check it out?
Like after I kind of saw the video where they were talking about it and they were digging into it, the fact that they want to make it a rated R now on top of the Deadpool, like I get Deadpool brought in a lot of money, but I just feel like it's gonna kind of be Sony's last push. Like, hey, like fuck it, let's just throw everything out there and see what the fuck sticks.
Yeah,
You get what I'm trying to say?
but does the rated R rating or whatever does that interest you to see this movie any more than you had already wanted to see it? Does it
Nah,
do anything for you? Was what I'm asking.
honestly, it doesn't, bro. I mean, I'm kind of more disappointed that they want to just call it rated R and pray for fucking results. You know what I mean? But definitely doesn't change my mind to want to watch it.
I mean, if it's gonna be a piece of shit, it's gonna be a piece of shit. Whether it's I'm sorry, I keep cursing. Do you curse on your show?
Bro,
I
you
should ask
curse
that.
all day, bro.
All right, I think
My
it's a
mom
little
got
bit too.
my mom got mad at me once, but she's fine.
I think it's a little bit too late in the show to
To,
to
to
be
cuss
asking
talk.
about that. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. If it's gonna be crap, it's gonna be crap whether it's rated R or not. A few extra f words, some sex, violence, some extra gory violence. It'll help, but I mean, if it's gonna be trash, it's gonna be trash no matter what. But we'll see. We'll see.
And did you read a lot of Kraven the Hunter like comic books and stuff growing up or no?
No, no, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't a big Kraven the Hunter fan. I am aware of who he is, his origin story, um, but nothing that of significance, to be honest with you. No. When I was growing up, it was predominantly X-Men. I read a lot of X-Men, a lot of Superman, and a lot of Batman. I was a really big DC fan growing up. I started off as a DC fan. Um, I actually, from Marvel, the one thing that I read as a kid more than anything was X Factor. Only because those were the only comics that were left at the 7-Eleven. That's the only money that I had, right? So it was just a lot of X Factor. And then I remember the comic book store, the first comic book store that I went to opened up around the corner from my house. And that's when I started getting into like Spider-Man. And it was a phase where I was into a lot of Venom, a lot of Carnage. So circling back to the Sony universe, what they did to Carnage was crazy to me, and what they're still doing to Venom, that's not the Venom that I would like to see. Uh, but yeah, that's kind of like my background in the comics, and when it comes to Craven the Hunter.
Mhm.
What about
And
yourself? Like, are you a fan of his, or do you know like anything about him, or
man, I got most of my comic knowledge, bro. I got from like the '90s shows, like the
okay?
Amazing Spider-Man,
Like the
Iron
Spider-Man?
Man.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, that's a good reference point because,
yeah,
like, who didn't watch that? Like, that
yeah,
was that was cool. And if you think about it, like those shows, like even the X-Men shows, the 95 X-Men shows, like
mm,
they had a like deep cut characters that us as kids didn't get to appreciate until we started getting into comics and getting a little bit
yeah.
older. So going back to watch that stuff because I rewatched the original X-Men animated show to
Oh,
gear
nice.
up for the new show. And dude, like the Easter eggs and the characters that they show in there is mind-boggling. So
Mhm.
I suggest that for anybody that's got
Yeah.
time for that.
So
Yeah.
you rewatched the original X-Men before the
I
97?
watch I rewatched every episode. Yeah, absolutely.
Damn, bro, that had to be awesome, bro.
Yeah,
The
it was
97
fun.
was
It was
really
fun.
good. 97 was really good, bro. I didn't finish it yet, but it was
Yeah.
really good.
So like I don't want to say that my experience was enhanced by it or is better than anyone else's experience watching the newer X-Men, but it did have a little, something to it that I just finished watching the old school series, and now I'm jumping into this, and it was definitely I think it was cool no matter what, but it did have that extra, flair to it.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Um, yeah, bro. So, with that being said, bro, we got Craven the Hunter, we got Sony going. So, what do you think about that next direction for that new phase for Marvel? Like, obviously, we have Doom coming up. We got Battle
Yeah.
World, Secret World, whatever it is. What are you most excited to see? Like at the end of this run, this last dance, right? We talked about the last dance.
The only thing that sticks into my head at this point is the bombshell that they dropped a couple weeks ago at Comic-Con. I have to see what they're gonna do about RDJ being Doctor Doom. Like that doesn't even sound like it should work. So I gotta see how they pull that off. That to me, I think is gonna be front running things I need to see in this next phase for
Mhm,
Marvel. Anything else I think is gonna have to somehow relate itself to that. So yeah, it's basically just how they pull that off and what it looks like.
mhm. And then given like where they're going with that direction, like when they finish this phase, whether it's like phase five, right? Phase six or whatever it is.
It'll be phase
So
5, yeah.
it'll be phase five. What do you want to see when they go into like that X-Men phase? Like, do you want them to start with an origins? Do you want just to roll into it kind of like they did with Spider-Man? Like, do you think it's going to be overdone if they go back to the very beginning of mutants and so forth?
I honestly think is that my answer to that is totally going to depend on how they end phase 5 or how they end this saga before they get into the mutant saga, because we know that's the next saga they're getting into. It's called the mutant saga. They're going to focus strictly on mutants, so we have that and the X-Men to look forward to. I truly think that it's for me it's gonna depend on whether or not or how they end this off. If they end it off badly, if they don't execute, they don't make this work, then I'm gonna be screaming for the X-Men to be some bombastic, straight out the comics shit, that we're all in love. Similar to what we got with the animated series. I'm gonna need something like that. But I don't know. You know what? I've been reporting on this stuff for a couple years now, dude. I'm just along for the ride, man. And trolling Chris. Those are my two jobs. Those are my two jobs right now. It's trolling Chris and just enjoying the ride. That's it.
I mean, you're not wrong, but think of it like this, bro. Because like obviously, I mean, I haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine. I mean, I've seen a lot of the Logan and the Wolverine stuff.
Wait, hold on. Time out. This entire time, I thought you had eventually watched the movie.
No, fuck no, TikTok, bro. I've been watching it through TikTok.
Oh,
hey, dude. Bro, what part of people, bro?
Okay, but the thing is like right now, if you go to the movies, you could get like a movie theater that only has like 5 people in it. Like you can do that, right? You can do that. You can physically go to the movies and being in the movie theater that has like 7, 8, 9, 10 people and enjoy the movie.
Bro, you don't know my luck, bro.
Oh my goodness.
You don't know my luck, bro.
This is a lot worse than I had anticipated. I thought this was just like you were just having a conversation, but now you're dead serious. Okay.
Yeah, bro. There's certain people that's types of people. There's certain types
of people. Bro, take a Xanny or a Zoloft or something and just chill out and watch the movie. I don't know. Enjoy it.
What's it called? So what I wanted to say was like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, right? It's always been good, great build up coming back from retirement and so forth.
Yeah,
like obviously X-Men's gonna have to have a Wolverine, bro. Do you want him to have a brand new Wolverine or just kind of kill off Hugh Jackman, not ruin the legacy? Like, because that we're gonna have to cross that bridge at some point, man. Like what would you want to see as a big X-Men fan, obviously growing up and what you've been invested in so far?
I honestly feel we should have, obviously we're gonna stay with Hugh Jackman. I would just, if you're gonna have a Wolverine in Secret Wars, it's gotta be Hugh Jackman. So stick with Hugh Jackman until the end of this phase. And then I would recast. I would definitely recast Wolverine. Listen, man, I saw it again today or yesterday. Henry Cavill doesn't look like a bad Wolverine choice, bro. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, if there was one person that I can envision only because I've seen it as Wolverine, I think that works, man. I think Superman playing Wolverine would work.
Yeah, I get you. We got fucking Ashley over here talking shit in the fucking chat. You have no idea, Brian. I fucking hate people, bro.
Oh, about your hating people? Yeah. I apologize. I totally underestimated the severity of the situation, but I think I got a grasp on the situation now. I get it.
Brian's gonna be like 2 beers in. He's gonna be like, I get David 100%.
I mean, yeah. We're gonna work on this. That's my next mission. Speaking of missions, a sidetrack really quick. All of my gamers out there, I'm not sure, or Star Wars fans, that is, I finally caved in and played Jedi Survivor. Wow.
Wait, the first one? You barely played the first one?
No, I played the first one, but I held out. Listen, I'm not beat for always buying a game as soon as it comes out. So I waited and I just got Jedi Survivor. I basically beat the story mode already, but wow, that's a long freaking game, but I really enjoyed that game. Anybody that hasn't played it, I specifically waited just so I could actually buy it. I stayed away from any spoilers or walkthroughs, playthroughs, any of that shit. And it was great. It was great. That's a really good game. So
Jedi Survivor, I mean, that's one of the games I picked up when the first one came out. Really good, bro. But I always fall back to my default game, bro, The Division.
Okay.
I fucking love that game, bro. I could play the first one or the second one, doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
but that's like one of my fucking favorite games, bro.
Yeah. I went on like a just a video game buying spree, and that was one of the games. So I wanted to get that out the way first, and I played it, and that game is really, really good. Anybody that have you played it? Have you played Survivor yet,
I
or
played
no?
the first. I played the first one.
Fallen Order. Okay, Fallen Order is amazing. But I think this one is even better. So
It
yeah,
tops it off.
check it out. Yeah,
I'm,
it's really good.
I'm
So
picking. I'm
good.
gonna take was an Xbox special, bro. But no, that's cool. So another good Star Wars game, bro. I don't know if you ever played it, but one of my favorite ones was fucking what's that one called? Battle Squadron.
Yeah, yeah. I
Dude,
thought I knew this what you were talking about. Squadron. Yeah, that's they were gonna do a show, a Rogue Squadron show, dude, and they canceled it. Out of all the things that they had mentioned coming out for Star Wars, that was the only thing, only because I was a big fan of the game. I would love to see an entire movie just based off of just flying and shooting shit down. So
fucking things
yeah,
up,
yeah,
fucking people up. Yeah, bro. No, Rogue Squadron was my favorite. And what was? I mean, of course, what was the Star Wars Battlefield, right? On
yeah.
Xbox, the OG Xbox. That
Battlefield.
was another one. I put
Yeah.
hours into that fucking game, bro. Killing
Star
younglings and
Wars,
shit.
honestly, like there's not that many Star Wars games. If you think about it, there's not that many Star Wars games that aren't solid. You know, that you can't play or even when you beat it, there's like replay value in it. Like I'm gonna play this game again at some point. So yeah.
What did you do on easy or did you do on difficult? Don't lie.
Come on, don't play me. Don't do that.
Hey, bro, I
Don't do
gotta
that.
ask, bro.
Don't do
I gotta
that.
ask.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Nah.
It was easy.
Nah.
It was easy, wasn't it?
It's definitely not easy. I don't listen. I don't enjoy that at all. But I will tell you this though: if I get to a point where because it's mostly puzzles. Like there's a lot of puzzles to put together, and it's not just you take out your lightsaber and slashing shit up. Like you have to do puzzles, and there's some points where I'm just not getting it. Whether I don't know whether I had one too many drinks or whatever, but I'll hop my ass on YouTube and watch a walkthrough. I don't care. Like if
Yeah,
it's just
of
for that one, yeah, like I won't put it on easy, but if I get to a point that I can't beat, bro, I'm hopping on YouTube. I don't care.
Yeah. Hey, bro, resourcefulness, bro. What about God of War, bro? God of War did the same shit to me, bro.
Yeah.
Like I love God of War, but when it was puzzles and shit, I'd be like, motherfucker, bro. Like I can't get this fucking shit.
I actually like the puzzles of God of War. But I don't know. For some reason, this game, both Star Wars, Fallen Order, and Survivor, those puzzles some of them are tough. Some of them are easy, but there's like 3 or 4 of them where I had to like hop on YouTube and like, what the fuck am I doing?
And then you saw it, you're like, that fucking makes sense.
And you're like, damn, for real, like that's what we're doing? Yeah, exactly. 1000%.
But the biggest game that topped it up for me puzzle wise, bro, was I don't know if you remember it, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Okay, no,
that was like one of my favorites. You never played it or no?
I've never played it. No.
What? Do you have a 64 or no?
I did have a 64. The only games I wasn't really big into gaming around that time, around like when the 64 came out. I thought it was cool. I love playing Mario for 64 and Wave Runner, but the bigger games that I played for 64 was primarily like No Mercy, Gold 007 and Mario Kart. I think in Warzone for some reason, WWF Warzone, I played a lot of that on the 64. But other than that, like I didn't play any much. I think I had like a Tom Clancy Splinter Cell or something like that for 64. But other than that, I had nothing else. I rarely played it.
Do you have a 64 now or no?
A 64 now?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Bro,
I actually had a roommate not too long ago that had a 64, so I had one at my disposal, but not currently. I'm PlayStation out over here, bro.
Bro, I'm getting you one for Conkers, bro.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna listen, bro. I'm not gonna decline a 64. If I get a 64, bro, and like Mario Kart and 007, bro, and like 4 controllers for my friends, I'm lit, bro. Like that would be the best. That would be the best gift ever. Absolutely.
What's it called? Yeah, Conkers was one of like the long play games, bro. That was like a parody of other games and shit.
Okay.
So it had like the Matrix on there. It had fucking what's that one? Alien, where you fucking spin the alien and shit. And it had like Mario in it too. Like you spin around Bowser and shit.
Yeah.
So it was like Alien incorporating Mario. Like it was an entertaining game, bro. It was like 5 different games in one.
I love it.
But you definitely gotta check it out, bro. I mean, it's not gonna be anytime soon, but I'm gonna come
So
across.
wait, you have a 64.
I got 3.
You have 360. So I think it's safe to assume that's your favorite console of all time.
So like, yeah.
It
Some
would
of
have
yeah.
it would have to be, because if you told me another system was higher on your list, I would ask you, do you have 3 of them? Because you would not. And
I
64
have
is 64 has to be like your default answer there, because you have
yeah.
3 of them. Why do you have 3 of them?
Just like I think one was my brother's friend, one was Ashley's, and then she just found mine. And then I
Oh,
had like
got it.
I have 3 PS2s
Got
because
it.
yeah, it's because I didn't have internet, bro. So I had to play like those long player games. You know what I mean?
Are they in
Like,
good condition? Like, can you sell them?
I mean, I could. I'm not going to, but I could.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
Emotional
I mean,
attachment, bro.
I get it. No, trust me, I get it. I wasn't a really big 64 person. I think it was just my time, like the time of where I was at in life. I wasn't really big into games at that point. But I found my way back. I found my way back. But I'm a PlayStation person, so there's that.
Your PS5 all the way. But I get my PS5 and I only play Helldivers, bro. That's it. Nothing else.
I am still holding off on Helldivers. I want to play Helldivers. I just got Elden Ring. I wanted to beat freaking Survivor first, and then I'm gonna just take the plunge into fucking Elden Ring.
Yeah.
But Helldivers is next though.
Yeah. I remember we are talking about the last update was like garbage or some shit, right? That's what we are talking about.
Yeah, I heard that, because yeah, we definitely talked about it on the other show. I definitely wanted to check it out, but I just heard some bad things about it, so we'll get around to it.
No, it's good. It's good, bro, for sure. And another big thing, bro, like I did watch a lot of TV, bro. One of the biggest things that I always looked forward to, besides of course Saturday morning cartoons, was always that fucking what's that shit called? That Saturday Night Live TV show, bro.
Okay.
And were you a big fan of that or no?
Yes, I think there was a time in my life where I watched a lot of Saturday. Not recently. I don't think there's been anything that if I were to watch Saturday Night Live now, it would just be for whatever musical acts is on. I don't know if I find any of that shit funny anymore, or just with the people that they have. I want to say, but yeah, there was a time where I watched a lot of Saturday Night Live. But what you're referring to is that they just came out with a trailer about a movie, kind of telling a story about the first 90 or the last 90 minutes up until the first episode of the first season, right? It's called Saturday Night. And the trailer just dropped. I just told you about myself, but were you a big fan of Saturday Night Live at all? Like, is that like a culture thing? I'm not sure, because that's on the East Coast. That gets taped over here, so it might just be a coastal thing. Like, do you watch it?
Yeah, I watched a lot of the early times, especially like for the music acts, like you said.
Yep.
Because obviously every popular song, right? Fucking Papa Roach, System of a Down,
That's
they
where
all
they gotta go.
perform there. You know what I mean? And definitely watching in the early days, like those Chris Farley days, the fucking Adam Sandler days. Have I seen it now? I mean, I don't think it would hit the same, because obviously where we're at as a culture now, right?
Yeah.
The Gen Alpha culture, or whatever bullshit you want to call it. But I mean, I would love to see all that chaos before, bro. So like that's just one thing that I think is going to be really good. I don't want to play the trailer on right now, but I just think like leading up to it is going to be really good, because I didn't know too much about it till I honestly saw the trailer and you and me talked about it right now before we got on, and I
Yeah.
just think like I mean so far it looked like a really good story. I don't know what you thought about it.
Definitely. Listen, I like any type of biopic or anything that retells history. I just find all that shit fascinating. So you do something like that, it's gonna pique my interest. Even listen, that movie doesn't even have to be good. Because it doesn't have to be. It's just a retelling of what happened. If they get that right, it's gonna be a good movie. Honestly, it's the only movie. I just told you off camera. I just signed up for that AMC A-listers plan, so I get 3 movies a week that I can go to, and that'll be one of the movies that I'm looking forward to seeing. I might even see that earlier. I just bought the tickets for Alien Romulus. I'm gonna see that next Thursday. And I'm looking forward to that. So that the Alien movie and this movie, the Saturday Night movie, the only two movies that I'm kind of excited for, you know, for the rest of the year.
Yeah, you think so? What about like the movies coming out so far for the year, bro? What do you think I mean, obviously Deadpool Wolverine's gonna be the number one. I mean, I think
Yeah,
that's across the board, but what
yeah.
movies so far for this year have you think have been the big win, bro?
Damn, I would need like a list in front of me.
Well, let's Google it,
I
bro. You got a computer now. You got a
I
monitor now.
haven't. Yeah, no, I'm on my computer. I haven't seen a lot of movies. Um, but for this year, well, let's just look it up.
Yeah.
Uh,
Why not? I'm curious.
top
So
movies 2024. All right, so we have a list here. Um, nothing. Look, this year was kind of shitty for movies. Another movie that I thought I wanted to see, but then ended up hearing that it wasn't really any good with Civil War. I kind of wanted to see that. Then I heard
dude,
that
don't
kind.
ruin that for me.
I
Have you seen
kind
it or
of.
no?
I haven't seen it. No, I'm saying I haven't
No.
seen it yet.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Boom. First early contention. Dune Part 2. Dune Part 2 was probably the best movie I've seen so far this year. I
So
think that's it right there. I'm looking at all the movies. It's got to be for me Dune Part 2.
Doom Part 2.
Yeah.
No fucking Bad Boys Ride or Die, bro.
I still haven't seen it. I still haven't seen it. That's one of those movies I'm like you where I can wait until it comes out on like demand or streaming or something like that. I didn't have to rush to go see. It's bro, they're old as shit. Like they're old as hell, bro. Like what am I rushing to see that for? Although I did hear it was good. But I can wait for the I think I can wait for it to come out on but even if I saw it, I still think Dune 2 I think that highly of Dune 2. It's gonna like Bad Boys would need to be some like Scorsese type shit in order for it to be higher than Dune 2 in my eyes. I don't think that's what I'm getting from Bad Boys Part fucking 10 or whatever it is, bro. So I think it's safe to say that Dune Part 2 is gonna be it for me.
No, I feel you on that one. I mean, definitely. I mean, I don't watch a lot of movies. I just kind of go off the hype, bro, and stuff. Like looking at the list, like it's. I mean, it's not that bad, bro. Like there's like there's
Maxine.
Atlas,
Maxine
right?
is another movie I want to see. I don't know if you know what that is. Maxine
No.
is it's going to be like a horror. It's not like a horror. I think it's technically a horror movie from A24. I'm a big A24 fan, by the way. So like, if there's like how I asked you off camera, what's your favorite director of all time, and you didn't have one. I have a few, but I have some really strong studios that I really like and that I'll run to no matter what. And A24 is one of those. Like they're not the best movies ever, but for some reason I just gravitate towards them. So Maxine is going to be another one that I'm looking forward to. But then other than that, I got nothing else for you. Not for this year. I know there's going to be a lot of it's going to be a lot of good movies coming out next year. So next year should be a lot better.
Oh shit. A24. I'm looking. There's definitely movies I want to watch. Like Civil War's one that I've been wanting to watch or whatever.
That's why I named Civil War because that's an A24 movie and I wanted to watch it, but then I heard that it just sucks so bad. I was like, damn. I mean, I'm gonna watch it eventually,
Mhm.
but I just haven't gotten around to it. But mostly the A24 movies I've seen and I
Yeah,
like.
bro. I'm looking through the list and they got some pretty good stuff, bro. Like
They got
they
some
got
bangers on there, bro.
The Whale. I remember.
Bro,
Yeah. Like
Midsummer was fucking batshit crazy. Like I remember when that came out. I don't know why. I just went to go watch it, and I was high as a fucking kite. But that movie was fucking amazing. Uh, yeah, they have a lot of good movies. They have a lot of good movies.
Mhm. Damn, I didn't even know this was like their specific production and shit. That's
Yeah, yeah.
fucking sick.
And they have like a style. Like they have a style of movies that it's just if you're into one of them, you're gonna be into all of them. So that's why I say they're the ones for me.
Mosea coming out of a new horror movie looks good.
Mhm.
Moshia. I hope I did that right.
Okay.
Let's see. Moshia. But you know you're gonna fucking laugh, bro. I fucking hate
Why?
scary movies too.
I was literally just about to ask you, bro, like what's your favorite genre? Because like if you have not heard of A24, you're gonna be into some other shit. So what is your favorite genre? Like if you're gonna first off, you don't fucking go to the movies, okay?
Yeah, facts.
If you're gonna stay home, right?
Mhm.
If you're gonna stay home, which you are, and you wanted to watch a movie, what is your go-to genre? Like you not we're not saying you have to be in the mood for it, whatever, but like what's just something by default you'll fall to, like comedy or drama or
No.
thrillers? Like what are you into?
I'm gonna give you the movies, bro, that I can watch over and over.
All right, this should
Just-
be
just-
interesting.
I'll let you pick at it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? You can tell me.
bro. Like you've already piqued my interest. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
So
What is it?
number one movie, anytime, any place, doesn't fucking matter. Training Day, bro. I
Training
can watch.
Day?
I can watch Training Day
Okay.
any fucking time. It's on. I'm locked in, bro. I'm locked in. Not even on my phone, bro.
What
I'm
is it
locked in.
about Training Day that does it for you? I want to know.
Bro, I just think like the whole like good versus bad, and yet he still does a little bit of shady shit because you know he has to do some shady shit,
Yeah,
but he knows he's doing shady shit, and then he's like, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm gonna go and fuck this guy up. I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna do the right thing. Like, I
yeah,
think that was just good writing, bro. Like, I don't even know what studio or what director it is,
yeah.
but Trinity is like one of my fucking favorites, bro. Like, I watch that shit forever, bro.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. If you give Denzel Washington, like I like Ethan Hawke, but if you give Denzel Washington a good story that's well written, bro, he's gonna knock that shit out the park every fucking time. Like he's done some shit that maybe you may not like, but it's mostly because the story sucked. If it's written, if it's something that's a good story, that's compelling and is written well, he's knocking that out the park every fucking time. And that's what you get with Training Day. Like that's a really solid answer, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like that's something. And but what would that be considered? That would be considered like a thriller. That's a thriller
Is it
movie. So
is it
you're into
thriller?
thrillers. That's thrillers. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I guess I'm a thriller
That's
guy,
still
man.
more on the side of horror than I would have anticipated the way you said it.
You think so?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can see it. I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
it's like a cop thriller. You know, it's a damn fucking good movie. So yeah, I
Bro,
think thriller. So we got that.
fuck,
There we go.
fucking Mark, acknowledge me. It's because you missed it, Mark. Me and Brandon get to know each other a little bit more. You know, we do a podcast together, right? But we don't really know too much. I mean, I'll be transparent, right? We're learning about each other and shit.
Listen, I don't know if you posted any of these. Mark, my boy Mark from the Ooh and Chew podcast, you guys go check that out. He said Brian is the second Breakfast Club. Listen, I'm on the side of some things, some movies should just not be remade. But if they made another Breakfast Club, I have so much respect for the original movie. I would watch the second one.
I mean, yeah, Breakfast Club was good.
I would definitely watch the second movie. If it's gonna be any good, I don't know, but I would definitely watch it. So yeah, Four Brothers
mean-
and The Italian Job are
Yeah.
really good. Those are solid. Those are solid movies too.
Yeah, those are good too. With Ashley, we can watch that. Another one, bro, is Back to the Futures. I watch all the Back to the Futures, bro. Like one of my things.
Back to the wait. All right, wait a minute. Which one? Which Back to the Future? I am definitely judging you right now. So you have to be
That's
careful
fine.
about what you say.
I would prefer them in the order they came out. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I like the OG one. I like 1. 2 was good. 3 was over the top, but I mean it was still entertaining. But 1 was the shit, bro. I mean, come on. You're gonna tell me it's not.
I mean, you're probably right, but in my heart, David, number 2 is pretty badass, bro.
I mean,
Two-
he just fucked
two-
up the timeline. Yeah.
2 is pretty badass, bro, because like he really fucked up. He fucked up so bad they had to go back to the Western in the next fucking movie, bro. Like, like they had to go all the way back to the Western times, bro, to get this shit back together. Like, yeah, number 2 with the Sports Almanac, bro. That shit was or was that the first one? No, it's the second one.
No, the
right?
second one. The second one. Yeah.
The second one, yeah, with the Sports Almanac, bro. That's some top tier shit, bro. That's some top tier shit. Because that's what I would do. Like, who can't identify with that? If you can go back in time, who would not go back and just rig the sports books, bro? Like, that is fucking genius. That is, and then grew his empire. The dude had Biff had a fucking skyrise hotel with his fucking face on the shit, smoking a cigar. Like, yeah, this is me, bitch. This is my shit.
Well, burning money. It was burning money.
We're burning money. Burning money, bro. That's some baller shit. You ever watch that Dave Chappelle episode of the Chappelle Show when you talk about like the baller shit? That's some baller shit, bro. That movie is goated. Fuck
Yeah.
one, get one's out of here. Two is it. Two is it, bro.
That's fucking
Absolutely.
awesome. No, yeah, but that's kind of like those are like the 4 or 5 movies. I mean, the other movies where you're gonna laugh, they're like Beatles movies, like Sergeant Pepper's, shit like that,
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Like, but I'm
I
a
like
big Beatles fan.
documentaries and shit.
That's one of my things. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
So,
So
what about you?
a movie that I can watch over and over and over again. Probably
And I'm judging you 100%.
No, that's fine. Listen, I don't know. You guys are just checking me out for the first time, but I'm weird. Like I'm a certified fucking morbid brain guy. So like I'm into like Quentin Tarantino movies. Like that's kind of like my lane. I love horror movies. I can watch Pulp Fiction whenever. Like Pulp Fiction is my training day. If it's on, I'll just watch it.
Thanks, Mark. See you later, Mark.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, I'm a big Quentin Tarantino fan. I'm a big Stanley Kubrick fan. I'm a big Scorsese fan.
You know what? I take that back, bro. I'm a Quentin Tarantino director fan, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
100%.
Like
4 Rooms,
again,
Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill.
yeah, dude. Yeah,
Like,
man.
yeah, bro.
Kill Bill was it for me, dude. Like I was already a Quentin Tarantino fan. I like back when I actually funny enough, I used to live in Texas, right? It's a quick story. I used to live in Texas and I was fresh from New Jersey. I had no credit, no nothing. So I got a cosign, got a car, co-signed, got an apartment, but I didn't get any fucking cable, or I had the bare necessities, bro. Bare necessities. So I had DVDs. And so one of the DVDs that I had back in the day was Reservoir Dogs.
Ooh,
Another Quentin Tarantino movie. And it's just a movie that I watched on loop over and over and over again. And then that just graduated to Pulp Fiction. And then after that, after Pulp Fiction, fuck it, dude. I was done. Right.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think he actually directed from Dusk Till Dawn, but he definitely helped produce that movie, dude. And he had his fingers all over From Dusk Till Dawn as well. So yeah, dude, I'm a big Quentin Tarantino fan. I'm a big Stanley Kubrick fan too. Like I love The Shining. As morbid as it is and disturbing to some people, I love Clockwork Orange. I love. There's, he's not a fan favorite. I understand that, but the guy can make a fucking movie, and that's all I know. And Scorsese, dude, like Scorsese. It's the fucking man, bro. Like if the Scorsese movie's on, there's I'm not gonna. Oh, another one, late entry. Oliver Stone, bro. Oliver Stone. I know he doesn't do much anything these days, but anything Oliver Stone, I can sit there, spark up a J, and just be entertained, no matter which one it is. Yeah.
But you should pick a specific movie, bro.
All right. So listen, JFK from Oliver Stone, really, really good. I used to be a Michael Moore fan too. Like that whole little quirky. I think again that's just like showing where I was at that time in my life, where I was very pro conspiracy theorist. Anything Michael Moore would have done, I was gonna run to go see as well. Fahrenheit 9/11 was kind of changed a lot for me. I think that movie can be pinpointed in my memory as something that made things turn for me. So yeah, I went through a Michael Moore phase too. So
I get you. Miguel coming out, Lethal Weapon, Beverly Hills Cop, Back to the Future, Dazed and Confused.
Dazed and Confused is a great fucking movie, bro.
It is. RoboCop
Great
and
movie.
Rambo. Fucking
Actually,
RoboCop,
all the movies you named are really good. I
Mhm.
was late to the Dazed and Confused train. I didn't watch that movie until maybe I was like 26, 27, maybe. Yeah, I want to say like my late 20s, maybe my early 30s, maybe somewhere around that age. And I enjoyed it. It was cool. I like that movie.
Fuck, bro. I'm gonna ask this because I got to, bro. How old are you,
What?
bro?
I'll be 42 this year, bro.
fuck, bro.
Yeah, man.
You and Chris are old as fuck, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
But I don't
yeah.
look it. Like I
I'm not
kind
either.
of feel it from time to time.
Mhm.
But as long as I don't look 42, dude, I'm good.
Damn, bro. Yeah, I'm
I
fucking.
definitely
I
don't feel
look
it.
older than you. I'm fucking 33, bro. Gray ass hair and shit. Look at this
Yeah,
shit.
dude. I mean, again, it's about just I don't know, man. I don't know.
Fuck, bro. I'm in the wrong
But
line of
listen,
business.
man, listen. The salt and pepper is in, bro. The salt and pepper is in,
Shit.
Poppy. Like you gotta salt and pepper them out. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do.
Hey, sir. I'm gonna tell you, and Ash is gonna get mad. But if I want to look
What
good, I
happened?
look good. If I
There it
want to look
is.
good, I look good.
There it is.
Remember that woman.
You know when it's time to put that shit on, bro. Listen, bro. No one over here in Jersey is mistakenly gonna say you can't put that shit on. We got you, bro. We got you, David, man. I like it though.
Bro, that's fucking nuts, bro. So yeah, so you saw Dazed and Confused, like, because Dazed and Confused is a good movie, bro. That's one of the ones
It's a good
I
movie. It's
watched.
a good movie.
But here's the thing, bro. It's like my brothers are older than me. Like my
Yeah.
oldest brother, he turns 50 on the 16th. He's coming
Mhm.
down. We're doing a big 50th birthday party. My older brother, I think, is like 46, like a few years behind him. I think I'm not too
Yeah.
sure. And then I'm fucking 33. I was like the surprise child, but surprise leg cramp child, whatever you want to call it. I call it the leg cramp
The
child.
surprise late. What
Yeah.
the wait, hold up. Time out. What the fuck is that?
Leg cramp, bro. No one plans on having kids with a fucking like 12-year difference, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm 33.
So why you call it a leg cramp?
Because you're doing your thing and you get a leg cramp, and leg cramps, bro. That's why you gotta stretch before, bro. So we give the oops child. Yeah, dude, you get leg cramp, pickle juice, prevent the leg cramps.
No, wait, no way, no shot. You have to do that face again. How do you do that again? What happened?
I mean, I might have had a leg cramp or two in the back of the day, but we only got one, right? I think we only have one. Yes, we got one.
You cannot go around on a publication saying you have a leg cramp kid, bro. That's not cool, bro. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh, bro. Hey, surprise kid, bro. Which one sounds better?
Listen, you can't. All right, enough is enough, men. Listen, enough is enough. There's no such thing as a surprise kid. We all know what we're doing. All right, like there's no surprise kid. Leg cramp my ass. You knew what it was when it was coming. Listen, we all have that inner fucking clock that goes off. It's like a flashing red light, and we know we gotta chill the fuck out. And sometimes we just speed straight through that motherfucker, bro. So that's not a mistake, bro. That's not a mistake.
Well, no one definitely pulled me over. I'll tell you that shit.
Exactly. I'm tired of this. We got to own up to it. We just got to own up to it. What's wrong with it? We got to own up to it.
Nah, you're not wrong, bro. But definitely, I do give a lot of credit, though, bro. People that got you have multiple kids, right?
I have a child. I have one.
Oh, you have one? Okay, good. I mean, not good, but I can't do more than one, bro. Like, I give props to people that have 3, 4 kids and shit.
Okay.
I can't. One, I'm dying, bro.
I would love more. I would love more. It's just in my situation, a lot comes with that. I'm good with the one that I have. She's a fucking just as a parent. We both know like our children are, they can't do any wrong for some reason. So, but yeah, dude, I would love more personally. I would love more.
I can't do it. I'm not financially ready or mentally stable for another one.
But as far as you're concerned, all you need is a leg cramp, and boom, there you go. You got a kid, bro. Like I don't know what we're talking about here, man.
Pickle juice, sir. Pickle juice.
Wait a minute. Why would you just say pickle juice to me?
Pickle juice prevents leg cramps. It's like a public service announcement. I'm helping people out here.
Got it. So you're spreading the good news. You're spreading the good word. I got it.
Don't wrap it up. Drink the pickle juice.
No, David. That's not the message we need to be sending to the young kids out there. We need to wrap it up. Do not rely on contraceptives as pickle juice. All right. We're not doing that to the young people listening.
Like 18 years from now, they're gonna be like, I saw this podcast.
And they told me pickle juice, and I got 16 kids now, bro.
You should watch Days of Confused. Oh shit, bro. This is fucking great, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is fucking a good one, bro. We gotta do this more often. So
fair enough, man. I told you, man. I told you I'm available.
Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm gonna start moving this shit to fucking Wednesdays, bro. Fucking midweek podcast, bro. I'm gonna
Yo,
tell Chris.
listen. I have a question. You and
Good.
Chris, right? You and Chris. Is it that you don't like doing shows by yourself, or like what is that? Do you have a preference of whether or not if you have somebody with you or not?
I mean, so originally the podcast started was just to engage like whoever had as a guest, right?
Yeah.
And then, obviously, like when I had the prior business, it was easier because, we were partners, so I could interview my partner back and forth, right? When it became the solo act, in the very beginning, when I wasn't working, I would just schedule guests, boom, boom, but I was on a roll, bro. Like I would have interviews. Then there's this one motherfucker that canceled on me, bro, and he fucked everything the fuck up.
Well,
And
you know what you should have did, bro? As soon as he fucking bailed on you, got pop one of those Addies, bro. Pop an Adderall, bro, and get to work. No, I'm joking. That's
no
a bad.
shit,
That's a bad
bad
advice. Bad advice. Continue your story. I'm sorry.
But so what I'm trying to do for the next season, once I get, the office back up, hopefully in a couple of weeks now, or hopefully next week, I'm gonna start booking the guests again, just like
Okay.
small business owners, entrepreneurship. Because originally, I want the podcast to be entertaining, but I want to give information, bro. Like I want to be able
Absolutely.
to, like even like for example, like you might not be wanting to open up a business, but there's gonna be a little nugget that you're gonna steal, or something you're gonna be like, hey, you know
Oh
what?
yeah.
I'm gonna marinate on this. I'm gonna look into it later, whether it's a clip or reel that I make or whatever.
Low
But
key,
originally,
dude. That's the reason why I love having you on the show.
Mhm.
When it comes to the business aspect, you have an insight that we don't necessarily have on at our disposal. So that we love that about you, man.
and I appreciate it, man. But that was the whole reason. So, obviously, like Nico, he wanted to get his business going. Nico's always been a good guest, guy I interviewed originally, and then I just felt bad always picking on Chris, bro. You know what I mean? Like I was like, hey, dude, can you join? Can you help me out? Can you help him join? And then
Man, you're his default guy he goes to when he can't grab one of us. So like there's no like dude, you talking about picking on him, bro. Like, no. Like you come and help us out whenever we need you, bro. So I mean, again, that's not the main reason why I'm here, but I mean it definitely helps. It's like, dude, you help us out so much. Like, why would I not? When you ask, not even a question, I even bat an eye. I was like, yeah, I'm there.
And I appreciate it, man. But definitely, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like before I started podcasting, I had a whole year till I actually decided like I actually want to do it. Like because I was watching Chris's podcast and stuff.
Mhm.
And then when we did the interview originally with my old partners, I was like, dude, you know what? We just gotta fucking do it. Like pull the trigger. Fuck it. Like it's gonna be shitty the first like 50 episodes, but 51 is gonna be really cool. Like
Yeah.
the first 50 will suck, but 51 is gonna be good, bro. And then 52 will be better.
Let me ask
And then
you a question. Your experience, your entire experience about starting your own podcast. Would you say that it's been a positive experience or more leaning towards there were more negative things than positive?
I would say up to May 30th, it was very positive.
What okay.
Because I started my job on May 30th.
Okay. Okay.
So and then just from there I lost a lot of focus. I started doing like pre-recorded and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it became about just putting content out, like nothing with quality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I had to tell Chris, like, hey, I know you hate pre-recorded, but you throw me a corner, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would do it, then obviously StreamYard lets you put it as live, right? Total bullshit and whatever. But
I mean, technically it is I mean, it's not live, but it's live to the people. You're playing for live people.
You know what I mean?
Debuting. Yeah. So I get it. Yeah.
But I mean, hopefully with season 3 coming along, I'm gonna take it a little bit more seriously. But just right now, bro, like I'm hustling, just buying merchandise, doing the job. Like I didn't have a job before, so like this is literally like all extra money and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm also like pretty far in debt, like to the point where you can't even catch up. So I'm like, fuck it, like.
Okay. Yeah.
Like you're not gonna get the fucking money, so fuck. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like,
so the end game is for a shop, right? You said for brick and mortar. Is that what we're?
So just to kind of get back to the office location, just to be able to do more of the online stuff. Honestly, I'll probably more than likely make a website. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm leaning towards.
Yeah.
I think I'm leaning towards that, and then just being open to buy people shit because it's better than meeting up in parking lots.
Yeah.
Because I don't like meeting people in parking That's like I fucking hate meeting in parking
Again,
lots.
you fuck people. I get it. I get it.
Bro, 100%,
I
bro.
get it. Yeah,
Like
no,
every,
that is on brand. That is very on brand, sir. You're definitely still holding kayfabe with that, so I get it.
but that's pretty much it. I mean, it's fun. I mean, eventually, I wanted to do a convention. I just found out the day that I wanted, somebody is already doing a convention, and here in the valley, like if you do it, you step on people's toes or whatever.
Can I ask you a
But
question? I know I know I'm asking a lot of questions,
yeah, bro,
but
that's the
like
way.
when I get you on, bro, we usually have like formats and formulas about what we're talking. Today we're just winging this shit.
They 100%.
I want to ask you and get to know you a little bit.
Sure, bro.
You just mentioned that you wanted to, to have a convention, right?
Yeah.
Do you find being that you're behind the cameras, you're behind the proverbial curtain that is, do you enjoy putting on like conventions and stuff like that? Like, is that fun for you, or is it just like a monetary thing?
So it's a little bit of both. So
Okay,
and I'll give you an example. We used to do like a parking lot event, and we kind of did it because we need to drive traffic into our old brick
the
and mortar,
store.
right?
Yeah.
And I was like, hey man, if we have this, we'll get some cross traffic, we'll build the brand and so forth. But like when you build the brand and you're like when things are lining up, like you're getting traffic, you're getting an increased ticket, you're growing profit, you're growing your brand, and then you're actually having fun doing it. It's controlled chaos.
Hmm.
Like I'm addicted to controlled chaos, bro. Like it's just like
A lot of
I
people
think
are.
I think at Walmart is one of my biggest things where it's like when things would hit the fan, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. Like that's when it was fun, you know?
Bro, if I could think of one company where shit constantly hits the fan, it's probably Walmart, bro. So yeah, you kind of nailed that one, buddy.
Yeah, controlled chaos, bro. But I just want to have a good experience because, like, if me as a host, vendor, whatever, like, as a vendor, have I had shows where I made no money? I mean, I've done a couple where I made $0, but the person running it, either they're gonna do one or two things, bro. They're gonna stand in front of them and say, "Hey, I fucked up. I could have done this," or they start looking for the excuses. Oh, well, the weather, or oh, we didn't advertise as well. Like when you start getting those excuses, bro, like you wouldn't have an excuse if you succeed. Why are you ready for when you fail? You know what I mean?
So I think that's really the reason why I asked you that question is because the more and more I am a part of a show that has people from the valley, um, I get to see how the conventions and the events go, and it seems like a headache. I'm not gonna be, I'm gonna bullshit you. A lot of drama, a lot of BS that happens, and again, sometimes I'm just a fly on the wall when I hear people talk about it or whatever. Um, so that's why I asked, like, is it something that you like as you say, some people could just be effing around with your money or effing around with the event. Like, how do you take those instances and still move forward and still have optimism that the next time you go to you have a convention or something like that, that it won't be the same as, like, how do you keep going?
Bro, just it's one of the things like I just want to be able to walk around and people say like, "Oh, that's David from Adam Collections." Because right now I still get like, "Oh, that's David from the Collector." You know what I mean? And
Okay.
having to rebrand it. If I hit that rebrand, then I know that I've successfully made that mark, whether I've made money or profit at an event. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Even if I lose like at an event, I make $0. But if I can get the engagement and get them to follow my page, I can get them realigned to the new brand and the new mission statement. That's what I need. That's what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I could lose money. I could be negative $500 for a table, but if I could hit 10,000, 2,000, 8,000 people and get them on board, get them on the podcast, get them to follow, join the community page, like that's what I ultimately want.
Facts. I like it.
And then from there, I'll give them the best prices. I'll hook them up. I'll give them the pops, the figures, the Pokemon cards, whatever their heart desires. But I ain't gonna be no millionaire selling pops, bro. Like whoever fucking has that idea
Whoa,
that
whoa, whoa, wait. Why not? Why can't you become a millionaire selling pops?
bro,
That's a
it's
lot
like
of fucking hustling pops, though.
it's like
That's a lot.
30% profit. You don't become rich with 30% profit, bro. Like,
That's a lot of hustling. Yeah, I
but
get it.
if you make somebody's day, bro, like when I get a Conker's Bad Fur Day and a Golden Eye and a Mario Party and a 64, I'm gonna send it to you. And
Bro, that would make my year. I'm gonna be
and
honest
you're
with you. It won't make
literally
my day. It'll make my year. To be honest with you.
that feeling when you open it and you see it, and you're gonna be like, "This motherfucker," and that's gonna be my like, "Fuck yeah!"
So, all right, let's say it's back in the 90s. Well, you're 34, so let's say the early 2000s or whatever,
Mhm.
late 90s to early 2000s. You have a sleepover with you and your boys, man, and you fucking got the Domino's pizza, you got the fucking whatever the fuck it is you guys like to drink, and you got the 64. What are we playing, bro?
Bro, GoldenEye, bro, all day,
Ah,
all night, bro.
yeah.
Mario Party's good and everything, bro, but Mario Party will fuck up a friendship, bro.
No,
Like,
listen, Mario Party really wasn't my joint. It was Mario Kart. Like I would play that for hours and hours on end. Like the Mario Kart 64. Play that hours and hours and hours on end to like a gross amount of hours. So I would say Mario Kart is probably my default, but GoldenEye is definitely like there's like an A1, like A1, A2 type of deal. Like it's right up there.
I get you. But I mean, who knows, bro? Maybe when you come down and we got the convention going on, we're gonna do a round of each, bro.
Absolutely. So, do you have a convention in mind? Can you say like when you're targeting what dates or what
So
season?
I'm targeting either December because I honestly hate Christmas. It's a personal preference.
Okay.
So I wanted
Christmas
to
is
do.
not a good a goal for you.
I fucking hate Christmas, like with a
Okay.
passion.
Uh,
Yeah,
Is it something you care to share, or is it something funny, or is it not something funny?
I just hate people. And then you got joyful people and shit singing jingle bells and shit, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't jingle the fuck out of my way, bro. The fuck
It's
is like,
like it's like every time we dive deeper and deeper into this rabbit hole, I just keep getting like a vision of the Grinch, bro. Like, and it culminates because now it's Christmas. You're the fucking Grinch, bro.
bro. That's what everyone calls me, bro. As a nickname, bro. All the like 5 people I talk to,
It's
still
not the
call me the
fact.
Grinch.
It's not the fact that you just don't like people, but you want to. You hate them being happy.
I hate that joy, bro. That fucking joy.
I don't know why I found that so funny. Oh my god, that is so.
For real, bro. Like, who the fuck is jingling these bells and shit, bro? The fuck out of here and shit. Fucking Turbo Man and shit. Fuck
Bro,
that guy.
Turbo Man.
Ugh.
Jingle All the Way is one of the best movies ever
I
in
mean,
the
it's one of my
history
favorite
of
ones.
movies.
Yeah.
It's like one of the best movies ever. But
I
who
got-
is ever like Christmas is a time to be.
You're right there, bro. You good? Do you need a
Oh,
minute?
I just spit everywhere. That was funny, bro. Like, why is it that people's joy is what brings you so much misery? That is not how this is supposed to work. Like, literally, Christmas is designed to do the opposite thing of that, and it makes you pissed off. Like, sometimes I'm not in the Christmas spirit at all. I'll throw on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, bro, and I'm chill. Like, I'm good. Like, we got to work on this, David. David,
Not during
we have to
Christmas
work
time,
on
though.
this. Oh, that was so funny. That was so funny, dude.
Hey, bro. You know the worst part is I wasn't even trying. Imagine if I was. Fuck.
We gotta mend this. Something has happened. We have to mend this, but
that's it, bro. That's my holiday. I mean, there's gotta be a holiday you don't like, bro. What is it, like Easter?
what the fuck? Out of all the holidays, season, what is it? Easter? No, I'm actually cool with Easter. Like I mean, I'm cool with Easter. There's not a holiday I don't like. Not really fuck with. I think everybody deserves their time to celebrate or whatever, man. Like I celebrated Kwanzaa one year, like just to experience it. So, like, I don't have any problems. You know what? Listen, man. The reason why it's so funny is because these, like, most people use these holidays to actually like bury whatever is fucking with them and put on a smile and and,
Oh, fuck
and
that.
enjoy the time. Did Dave's like, fuck that, bro. He's
We're
like, fuck that.
violence, bro. We're choosing violence, bro. Every
So
time.
listen, I let them have it, man. Let them have their thing. Let them have their thing.
What's it called? But nah, bro. I mean, you're getting all the deep secrets, bro.
The deep secrets, I feel like that's something that's common knowledge. I'm just last at a party. I feel like you hate people so much, like that's something that everyone around you knows.
No. Does people know I hate people?
Huh?
Do people know I hate people?
Do people know you hate people?
Yeah. Okay, fair.
See, and that's just me winging it. I don't even know for sure. I just wing that. So like, yeah, I get it. I get it.
I mean, I like my customers, if that counts. So
Of course, I was gonna say you might want to clean that up. You might
Yeah.
want to clean that one up, but yeah, absolutely.
I
Customers,
love
he
it.
loves you guys. You
I love
guys
my
are
customers, bro. Especially if they
amazing.
have requests and I can find them. Oh, bro, it's like that makes me happy.
1000%. Me too.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, fuck yeah. But
yeah,
I mean, it's been a minute, so
those people are cool
yeah, for sure.
for sure.
But nah, bro, that's basically it, bro. But we'll wrap up tonight, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know I said an hour, but the last 20 minutes have probably been the most fun,
Entertaining.
funniest minutes. I know, right when we log off, you're gonna be like, damn, bro. But thanks for joining us, guys. Normally, Adam's Collections podcast is Friday night at 8. Brian, thank you for filling in. Thank you for coming on this awesome Thursday night, taking some time out of your
Absolutely,
day for
absolutely.
it. I much appreciate it. But put it out there, bro. Your socials where people can find you, people can look for you, and so forth.
Yeah, you can catch me on BM Davis _ 18 _ 18 on all my socials. Also, you can catch me every Sunday night or almost every Sunday night, depending if I can make the show, on the Average Boys podcast. You can catch us. It's just spelled The Average Boys. You can catch us on YouTube, catch us on any streaming platform that is out there. And also, again, I keep saying it, but once my boy D gets back together, we are going to, get our other podcast coming up, and we'll have that going too. So a lot of things to look forward to. But thank you. I want to say thank you from the Average Boys podcast on behalf of the Average Boys podcast. Thank you, sir, for having me on. It was a pleasure. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. I love the way that you have your setup and how just easy flowing this wasn't too formulaic, and I loved it. Thank you for having me on, sir.
I appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll do more of these, bro. Hopefully.
Okay.
We'll talk about Christmas during Christmas time, bro. I'm getting you on for a Christmas episode.
Bro,
For
the
sure.
last thing, listen, I'm such a troll in real life, bro. Like, the last thing you're gonna want to do is have a show with me at Christmas time, knowing how I know how you feel about Christmas, bro. It's just gonna be an episode of me trolling you the entire
Bro,
episode.
I will play the fucking Christmas intro music for you. Specialty,
I
bro.
mean, I mean, okay, if that's what you want to do.
I think that's why we work so well, bro.
Fair enough.
I appreciate you, Brian. So check out the Average Boys podcast, guys. Sundays at 8 p.m. You'll catch Brian, Chris, and sometimes Triggs when he, gets there.
Yeah, Tricks, we need you back, buddy.
Yeah. But besides that, guys, thank you for joining. You guys have a wonderful night. See you guys. Peace.
Peace.